Chair Shot Reality on this TLC weekend. Justin LaBar here in Pittsburgh, and unfortunately, Juicy Steen not here. We think he has viral meningitis. Nonetheless, that's why we still have the CSR Originals to call upon. I am Justin LaBar. He, down in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, is the always impeccably dressed Mr. Josh Eisenberg. Josh, it is going to be it's a lot going on. We're here on our CSR YouTube channel. We're actually going to have an announcement come Monday about where our next destination is. I think it'll be a little bit more stable than the last train wreck over in England, but we'll get to that. First, we got to talk TLC, but we have to put out the asterisks right now in this very first conversation that we're talking about the matches as we know them as of Thursday evening. I tweeted on Wednesday that apparently the reason why we haven't been seeing Bray or Bo, who happen to be real-life brothers, is that they have contracted viral meningitis, which is very easily passed on when you're in close quarters, like pro wrestlers are in locker rooms and traveling together. I don't know if they're I assume they're still having the match. I hope Bray is good by then, but Sunday, supposedly, Bray Wyatt and/or him and drag as Sister Abigail against Finn Balor. Well, what the hell do you make of this?
It's the Demon King versus Sister Abigail in what should be the final match of this extremely unique but kind of missing the mark feud between Wyatt and Balor. I really think that they're trying to be extraordinary and really trying to make these two guys more interesting than their day-to-day characters, but they're doing too much and they're making too much of in my opinion, it's much more gimmicky and jokey than like, oh, this is so cool and serious. I don't know what kind of demographic they're trying to reach, Justin, by having Bray Wyatt become Sister Abigail and have Finn Balor become the Demon King, because more often than not, these two guys will get cheered just by being over with the crowd by who they came into WWE with or who they were developed at NXT and now up on the Raw brand. So this match itself, it's going to be interesting just to see the visuals, but I mean, again, you have a House of Horrors match, you had a Punjabi prison match, you have all these gimmicks that just aren't landing. I just want to see Broken Matt Hardy, Justin.
I think we all just want to see.
That's it?
I think we all just want to see Broken Matt Hardy, and I think that we will probably get some version of that sooner rather than later. I have to keep checking my TV guide every week when I'm watching Raw here recently. I keep checking. I'm like, am I watching it on the USA Network or am I watching it on the Sci-Fi Network? This seems very much like Tuesday ECW on the Sci-Fi. I don't know what I'm expecting out of this. I will tell you this: it's so bizarre that I'm going to be in Minneapolis this Sunday. I'm actually looking forward to the match starting just because I don't know what to expect. On that regard, out of the complete unknown, I'm intrigued. I also am accepting the fact that I'm kind of looking forward to this, maybe in like a voyeuristic, sick kind of way, that I might just be watching a car crash. I don't know what I'm expecting out of this match. You're right. I don't feel like that's a level of seriousness. I feel like this is like a Halloween shtick that's going on. I mean, we got Bray Wyatt and drag and the demons flashing pumpkin spice face paint. I don't know what to expect out of this.
How many pumpkin spice lattes have you had so far, Justin? How many pumpkin spice lattes?
I am not a pumpkin spice guy.
You are missing out. I bought pumpkin spice Cheerios today, naturally. But when you look at this match, when you look at the booking of it, when you look at this feud, Bray Wyatt has lost to Finn Balor, has lost to the Demon King, and now he has to go extraordinary into Sister Abigail. If Bray Wyatt loses a third time, it'll be twofold. It'll be, well, Bray Wyatt can't beat him no matter who the hell he is, male, woman, or whatever the hell we're supposed to think Sister Abigail is. And two, this would be the first time that we actually really see the Demon King suffer a loss whenever he's supposed to be built as this unique, untouchable guy. Neither guy is where they should be. Neither guy should not be in the discussion for Universal Championship matches, but yet here they are because that's all that they have with these guys. They're so built and invested on the Shield that they needed something else, and this is the best they came up with, I guess, Justin.
It's the best they came up with. I'm going to go out of hope. I'm going to go with, well, whoever Bray Wyatt's playing, Bray Wyatt or Sister Abigail. This might be, though, you might be able to make a case that this might be the most important match in Bray Wyatt's WWE career. Forget WrestleMania, forget John Cena, just because we're finally at the storyline that we kept waiting for them to exhaust, which is Sister Abigail. Now we're here. We're very confused, which isn't a bad thing, depending on how they deliver to us. If this falls by the wayside, I don't want to ring the death bell to his career, but I can't imagine.
But that might be it. But it might be it, where we think he's important.
Yeah, maybe, unless they repackage him, which I don't know how you repackage out of something like Bray Wyatt. So. Nonetheless, I'll be in Minneapolis this Sunday, Kieran's Irish Pub. Make sure you come join me right across the street from the Target Center. I was there last time last year. Awesome turnout. Right across the Target Center, 4:30 to 6:30 local time. It shall be fun. I'd love to hear what you guys think is going to come out of this very unique TLC card. Josh and I got more to talk about. Coming up next, Asuka, the debut of Asuka. You can binge watch all of our videos. Up next is Asuka. We'll talk about what we think we're going to get out of her versus Emma. Don't go anywhere.